Whistlewood Common arose from the idea that we could help local people tackle the global problems of climate change, ecological crisis at the local level, that we could show them there was something they could do that was positive. So we hold the land in common. We have about 400 members at the present time. From the start, we knew we wanted to design this site physically and also operationally using permaculture ethics and principles. In the early days, it was all about getting the site design created, and we were very keen indeed to get our trees in.
We've been helping support landowners to plant trees, to create the forest, to put trees in the ground for about 30 years. So a community group from the Melbourne area, they approached the National Forest Company and we tried to work out a way of helping them.
Within 3 days, with no messing about, no bureaucracy, they said, yes, we'll help you with a grant. We were away, we had something.
The way the site's been designed and laid out was all down to the community group themselves. Everything has a use, so it's either edible or useful in some way.
The very first tree to be planted on the site was planted by the then Chief Executive of the National Forest. It was the first of 3,500 trees, including all those that are in the hedgerows. And the orchard trees number about 150. 47 different varieties of apples, plums, pears, cherries.
And also there's different environments and habitats here. So they've got ponds, they've also got meadow, community garden. You know, there's so much going on here. It's really good to see.
We sustain ourselves through the activities that go on the site. We built a field shelter fairly early on to give us an outdoor classroom and to provide an area where we could do green woodworking undercover. An awful lot has been happening there this year, making some lovely things, encouraging local people to work with wood. We have yoga, campfire suppers, people coming up here when they just need a space to get away, perhaps camping here for a night or two. We've got a festival coming up where there will be talks and there'll be workshops and there'll be people demonstrating all sorts of things. One that's probably most visible on the site is the Forest School.
So Forest School is very much about real life experiences. So it's about being surrounded by nature and having that connection with nature.
The main benefit of the trees on the site has been increasing the biodiversity here. We're seeing owls, we're seeing hares on the site. We love it when we see the hares. It is lovely to see people coming up here and using the space, using the trees, using the facilities we've created to further their connections with the natural world.
I come here every other Saturday volunteering. They've taught me so much about community, sustainability, and it's beautiful.
The National Forest support has been absolutely brilliant. Without the National Forest promising a grant, we would not have got off the ground. Also, they came in with support to help us build the roundhouse, and then, over the years since, they have been there whenever we've needed them.
If you're a community group or landowner and have aspirations to do something similar to what Whistlewood's done, we will always offer impartial advice, grants as well. We will come out and support wherever we can.
They've been here when we've needed them. Absolutely fantastic support. The National Forest has had a very, very clear vision of where it's going, to engage people, to develop habitats, to grow trees, to change the landscape. And we're very, very proud indeed to be part of that.